Hey, what's up? It's Brian Goulet of the Goulet Pen Company and Ink Nouveau, and I got something kind of cool here to show you. Some two-tone Goulet number 6 nibs. These are conventional nibs available in extra fine, fine, medium, broad, 1.1 and 1.5 stub. And we had them available previously only in a polished steel, all silver colored. That's what matches the Noodler's Ahab and Conrad hardware. So that's what we came out with first. We thought, okay, if these are really popular, maybe we'll expand into the two-tone. Well, the polished steel were popular. We had a lot of people asking about two-tone, and we decided to just go ahead and do it. So that's what I want to show you here today. You asked and we delivered. Here are two-tone Goulet number 6 nibs. Now, originally we came out with the single color, mainly because we designed them to be for the Noodler's Ahab and Conrad, which have all silver trim. So there's no gold in any of these pens, except maybe in some of the materials might kind of match up to gold. So initially, I thought when I was coming out with these nibs that silver would be the dominant color, and that's what everybody would want. As it turns out, we had quite a few people asking us about two-tone. And so I thought, since the silver ones were pretty popular, and there's a lot of these kind of pens out there, and there's other types of pens that these nibs will fit too. They're number 6 nibs, so they'll really fit any pen that will take a number 6 nib. There's a variety of them out there. However, I have to say the typical disclaimer that if you're using these nibs or any other brand's nibs in a different brand's pen, you're going to be kind of on your own as far as warranty goes and stuff like that. No pen maker is going to guarantee, flawless performance with some other brand's product in there. So anyway, now that I got that out of the way, if you're a tinkerer, you like to switch stuff around, I think you'll probably like these nibs quite a bit. I have a whole other video on the Goulet nib, so I won't get too much into the writing widths and all that stuff. But I did want to just show you what the two-tone looks like because I'm particularly proud of it. Now, if you look here, you can see, the single tone next to the two-tone. And one of the things that you'll notice is if you look really closely, if the splatter part is actually kind of engraved away, which looks kind of subtle on the, the polished steel. But on the two-tone, it stands out a lot more because you've got a silver contrast behind that gold, but the GP is unengraved, so the GP is still gold in the middle of that silver splatter, which I think just looks awesome. Couldn't be happier with that. The cool thing about the two-tone nib is that it's kind of versatile, so it'll look good on most pens that have a silver-colored hardware or a trim. It'll also look good with gold, so that's why the two-tone is so cool, is because you can really kind of put it on just about anything. So to show you what it looks like here, I've got a Noodler's Ahab. This is the Poseidon Pearl. So it's got the flex nib, which for those of you not familiar with the Noodler's flex pens, it allows you to vary your writing line based on how you press it. Now these are just conventional nibs, so these will not flex at all. They're just stiff, regular conventional nibs. But I did want to show you what the two-tone looks like on this pen. This is the one that I actually used in my pictures that I put on our website. This is the Very pen, in fact. So there it is with the two-tone. So even though this pen has, silver trim, I still think, if my camera will focus, I still think that it looks, pretty good because it's got that silver edge around the nib. And the gold kind of looks good with the blue, I think, but really it's just kind of an aesthetic choice. The two-tone nibs will write exactly the same as the steel ones. They're still stainless steel nibs, they just have a gold plating on them to give them that gold color. But you really have your choice now of putting whichever nib you want on here, and that's it. If you've got any other questions about the Goulet nibs or anything else fountain pen related, just go ahead and hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, or on my blog, Ink Nouveau. Thanks so much for spending time with me today, and write on.